Monday, 12:04. Had a Zoom session this morning about co-teaching, which was actually really good. So they just went over the 6 different models and how it would look virtually. Then have a Zoom at 1 for science and social studies is combined because the content specialist is the same for elementary. And then the lead special ed teacher said that she's working on schedules for us, and mine more than likely will not change. So I will be teaching pull-out for ELA and math for 5th grade, and then co-teaching science and social studies. So, and then she's like, she had those students last year, and there's like 3 groups basically. Those are like below, those on, and some that might be a little above. But that should work. The science and social studies is supposed to be 30 minutes every day. I don't know exactly how we're supposed to co-teach that 30 minutes. If it's the same group of 5th graders, there are some who require everything to be read aloud. So we'll probably have to do parallel, or no, we can't do parallel. We have to do like alternative or station. Basically, do breakout rooms in the Zoom session with me having one group and her having the other group. So, yeah, it is lunch. The air where we're in our buildings not working because we have like separate buildings basically. But yeah, now I'm just trying to find. There was something I saw on Instagram from one of the teachers that I followed, but I didn't save it. It was a TPT product, like daily slide, but it had questions in them for like morning work type thing. I will check in with you guys later. So we're on a little break right now, but still don't have any courses uploaded.
Nakia.
So
Yes, ma'am.
Why would we need to
still no
put
access.
a test in Reading Wonders test into Canvas if they can take the test there in Reading Wonders?
It looks like I also might be teaching a
Yes, ma'am,
small
that's a
group.
great question. So some
4th grade
people
ELA.
are asked
So
to put grades
pull
in
out
Canvas,
for
where some schools
5th grade
are going
ELA
to
math
just use
and one
their
4th
grading
grade,
through Infinite Canvas.
and then
So
co-teaching
they
social
want
studies
to have
science.
the test
I don't
in
know if it's
there,
both or just
and then
one.
some teachers
Yeah.
have said that they like the test to be in
So
Canvas.
hopefully I have a roster soon so I can actually access and start planning stuff.
She sent me directions on
Because
how
I could see
she
the
did
information,
that.
but I
So that's
can't
what I'm going to
do
be
anything
sharing
with it.
schools.
Because it's a generic login.
Preference,
So
I think, and then also if they
and
have
I
to
still
have
need to set up like my Canvas pages, but I can't do that until I have a roster.
So I'm gonna.
Alright guys, so it is Friday. I've been a bad vlogger, but it's just been super stressful because things are not going how they should go. I guess because of the virtual learning situation. So like they can't set up the schedule like they normally would. I don't know why. I feel like they should still be able to set it up like normal, but apparently not. So my schedule did change just a little bit, but I am still having 5th grade math and ELA pull out, co-teaching science and social studies, but I won't have the 4th grade ELA pull out. I'll be having like one student that I'm supposed to be, is it collaborative? Consultative. 4th grade student. Consultative. So however, like in a normal situation, I would have those students assigned to me, so I'll be able to see them in our online platforms that we use to like for attendance, grade, and then our learning management system. But they can't or they won't do that. I'm not sure which one it is. So that just makes things difficult because like how am I supposed to teach these students if I can't see them? So they have a homeroom, which is where they get conduct grades or whatnot. And that homeroom teacher for 5th grade, because they have 2 different teachers. The homeroom teacher, I think for my group, they have science first, and then social studies, and then ELA. So I'm thinking that during the science, maybe we could be in a breakout session and I can tell the students that for ELA, they would need to click on the other things that they want us to use Canvas and not like Google Classroom. And Canvas is different because it's set up throughout districts, so it's connected to other online portal, like where you put grades and stuff. So you have to have a roster in order to generate a class in Canvas. I don't have a roster, so I don't have a class in Canvas. We do have a sandbox course, which is what I've been setting up. So I think I'm gonna have to like either, I don't know if we can use our sandbox course with students in it, or if I have to put everything on the other teacher page. That would be a lot. And it would have to be both teachers, math and ELA. So it'd be easier if I could just put a link to my sandbox course, and the students would just click on the little button and go to my course. So when the people come back, because they went to lunch, I'm gonna ask them. But then I still need to set that up with other teachers, the gen ed teachers, because I don't think they know the situation that's going on. And then they had a test for students to see if they could log into the computer, get the Canvas, and get the Zoom. I think 4 or 5 students showed up, and most of them were pull-out students, though. Some of them only pull out for ELA, and it's the same group for math, so. I did email the other teachers to let them know that co-teaching with them for science and social studies, the science/math teacher sent me her links for Zoom. The ELA teacher did not. It did send me the lesson plan, so I've been kind of basing my stuff off of that. It's just stressful. So far, this is my sandbox course. So just have a meet the teacher that I linked to a page. Zoom, syllabus. I was trying to figure out what the grades was, and apparently they haven't stated what it would be this year, so that's why it's not linked yet. Resources. I wanted to link to the programs that we use, but I don't have access to those programs, so I can't link anything. So like Achieve, Lexia, IXL. I wanted to put links to that in here. How to, that's just like links to documents that tell them how to do things. Then ELA math, that would lead to the modules basically. Yeah. So now I have it set up so it shows up on that day, so they can't do work ahead. But yeah, and then I have slides that I'll be using. And some things I'll be linking to in our Zoom bot. I need to make sure my Zoom is, the settings are good to go, because I think there are some polls and stuff you can do, and I'm pretty sure I wanted to do a poll or two for a couple of my things. I would say though that with Canvas, you can do Google stuff on there, so that's a plus. And just other things. Look, we have something called external tools, so like Cami, and then Google, Microsoft. 'Cause 3 through 5 are using Chromebooks. KU2 have to use iPads. So, okay, so yeah. So this is just what my slides are. So, ELA, then a 10-minute break. They want them to do 10 minutes break in between sessions or whatever. So, this is from, let's see, what does it say? I think I deleted the slide. But it's someone from TPT. And it's timers in it and stuff. Oh, I needed that because I'm pretty sure one of those days is like first day. Yeah, but we have a faculty meeting at 1. We had a Zoom meeting that was like 2 hours. I thought it was just supposed to be an hour and a half. It was like 2 hours. I woke up, my head was hurting. Just been really tired lately. Like, if we get to leave work early, I think we might, because they pushed up the meeting. So, I might go take a nap. My head hurt. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go in and edit something. I think that's right. Okay. Alright. Okay, there we go. That's what it is. Okay, so there's the post. So under settings at the very bottom. Oh. So I think you're supposed to have this set up beforehand. Then while you're in the meeting, there'll be an option for poll. Or not, then you just select whichever poll. Okay. Alright. I will just check in with you guys later because I'm just about to do this. And then we have a faculty meeting and then I still have to figure out what to do. Alright, so it is 3:41. Left early-ish. Look at 3 because I was basically done. He was just saying to have the lead check your Canvas page to make sure it's good, which mine was, as you saw. What we decided to do was to just manually enroll or pull out students in our Canvas course. Probably would cause an issue, but that's just easier. And like I said before, those students have science and social studies first, so I'll be able to either tell them myself or have the other teacher tell them that for ELA, these students need to go to my Canvas course page, which they should see, but still. So in theory, that's how it works. How many students are actually going to show up virtually? I guess we'll find out. But they still had people enrolling or verifying, which technically yesterday was supposed to be the last day. And then, you know, some people was like, they probably just wait to send their child back to school when school starts in person. Who knows when? It's supposed to be, I think, sometime in September. So I can't remember if it's 2.5 or 3.5 weeks. Or maybe closer to 4 weeks when we're supposed to get 4. Although since we start it a week late, I don't know. I did connect to Class Dojo. I was able to add students like that, so I did send a message. Only one parent responded. And then half of them aren't even connected, so. But like I said, they did do a test and it was with the homeroom. Did see like 3 or 4 students who were pulled out in that session during that time. I do have a module I have to do I forgot about. But obviously I can do that from home, so that's what I'm about to do now. And then I'm not going to think about school. Still have to do my lesson plans. It's just that there isn't a template. So like for math, they're just using the plan from the online thing. The ELA teacher, because the ELA and the math teacher sent me a copy of the lesson plan, and the ELA teacher is using something different. So I'm like, why can't there just be one standard form? And one thing I did find out, it looks like my caseload will be all the students that I teach will pull out. So that means I will actually see these students, and it looks like my caseload will be 12, which is the least amount I have ever had, because I've had 20 plus. So it's just obviously progress monitoring is going to be difficult virtually. Like some things, I don't know. You're like, you're probably not going to see behavior, so you just document that during this session you didn't see this behavior. I did stop and get me some Starbucks. Probably not going to take a nap, but hopefully I'll be able to sleep at a decent time. That is the plan. Not going to go to Zumba tonight, I already know that. I was debating whether I was going to go in the morning too, but I haven't been to the gym at all in a while because I've just been tired. And I did end it with my trainer, so I have to be motivated to go myself. I haven't been staying up super late, but when I wake up I'm still like really tired, so I don't know. And my classes start on Monday, so I need to see if I don't think that I can access the course until Monday, like online, but I need to see if there's a book available, like if they put that information and connected it with the bookstore, because I checked a couple of weeks ago and I didn't. But I think that is going to be it. I might just do first day on Monday and see video by itself, and then maybe a separate video for the rest of the week. We'll see. But that is going to be it. We really did not need 2 weeks of this. Okay, that is it. I will see you guys on Monday.